We've been talking for 2.5 hours, and everything that I have to say has been said. We were hoping that Frank's sentence would ultimately be less than the 14 years it is, but at least now that he knows it's 14 years, it brings some finality to this matter, and I think it brings some finality to the county corruption matter, because this is the last thing that was left. He's certainly a different man than he was 10 years ago when this whole thing came to fruition. He's been repentant for over 10 years, and he's been working on changing his life for the better, being productive and giving back. Even though it's in limited circumstances, being in prison, he's not the same man that he was on July 28th, 2008. That was the bone of contention here, because the ultimate issue for the judge was the value of his consideration. Obviously, she gave it some significant value. She lowered it 94 months, I think. I haven't done the math. But it wasn't where we wanted to go. I mean, we'll never agree on what the extent of Frank's value in cooperating. You know, obviously the people who he cooperated against thought it was significant. For whatever reason, the government didn't. To this moment, they haven't satisfactorily explained that to me. He's got 168 months, works out to 14 years. He's done 75 months. 75 and a half months, so you could do the math. It's a bittersweet ending, because we certainly wanted him out sooner. We thought it was appropriate that he get out sooner, so we are disappointed. He's got a lot of health issues that's been written about, so we're just hoping that it'll come sooner than later. They'll be able to return to his family. We were asking for him to serve another 60 months, so he's going to have to serve another 94, I think. So. You know, the judge said it. There's no magic formula for figuring these things out. We just thought that, you know, in this case, she used the wrong formula. You know, once he made the decision to accept responsibility and try to do the right thing, when the state called on him, even though he didn't obviously get any benefit for it, he did what he thought was the right thing in testifying in that case. Mr. Kelly, it's Tom Meyer here. He was down in Tampa. Mr. Kelly's living the life. He's got this behind him. He's getting a pension for the rest of his life. Obviously, he made the right decision. You know, if Frank had agreed to cooperate on the day of the search, it's only speculation into what they might have done for him. So I don't know. His children were here, a lot of friends. His husband, Michael Calabrese, was here. I think he had about 25 people here for him. How do you give someone a 4-level reduction the day before their trial, when they put the government through months of preparation, and then when they see the courthouse steps, they get 4 levels? Yet Frank, Russo, who cooperated for months and years, they were only willing to give him 3 levels. I've never seen anything like that before. Well, hopefully I'll never see anything like that again. If you look at Exhibit 8 of my filing, you'll see I list all 65 defendants, all the time that they served, all their release dates, and if we got what we wanted, Frank would have been second behind Dimora.